Hello, today I will talk about the types of chemical reactions. There are 5 basic types of chemical reactions: synthesis, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement, and combustion. Analyzing the reactants and products of a given reaction will allow you to place it into one of these categories. So first we have the synthesis reaction. A synthesis reaction is a reaction in which two or more substances combine to form a single new substance. Another name for a synthesis reaction is a combination reaction. One example of a synthesis reaction is the combination of iron and sulfur to form iron sulfide. Another example is when sodium and chloride are combined to form the sodium chloride. Then we have the decomposition reaction. A decomposition reaction is a reaction in which a compound breaks down into two or more simpler substances. It's the opposite of a synthesis reaction. The starting substance is called the reactant, and the resulting substances are called products. Now we have the single replacement reaction. A single replacement reaction is a reaction in which one element replaces another element in a compound. Another name for this reaction is a single displacement reaction. An example of a single replacement reaction is when potassium reacts with water. A colorless solid compound named potassium hydroxide forms and hydrogen gas is set free. In this equation, A represents a more reactive element and BC represents the original compound. During the reaction, A replaces B, forming the product compound AC and releasing the less reactive element B. Then we have the double replacement reaction. A double replacement reaction is a reaction in which the positive and negative ions of two ionic compounds exchange places to form two new compounds. This is the general form of a double replacement reaction. In this reaction, A and C are positively charged, while B and D are negatively charged. An example of a double replacement reaction is hydrochloric acid reacting with sodium hydroxide. During the reaction, chloride combines with sodium forming sodium chloride, and hydrogen combines with hydroxide forming H2O. There are 3 types of a double replacement reaction: precipitation reaction, neutralization reaction, and gas formation reaction. First, we have the precipitation reaction. It happens when two compounds combine to form a solid product called a precipitate. One example is the reaction between lead nitrate and potassium iodide. Both compounds are white solids that can be dissolved in water to make clear and colorless solutions. Now we have the neutralization reaction. It's a type of a double replacement reaction in which acid and base react with each other to form water and salt as products. The last type is the gas formation reaction. It's a type of a double replacement reaction in which one of the end products is a gas, such as oxygen or carbon dioxide. An example for the gas formation reaction is when carbonic acid breaks down to water and carbon dioxide. The last type of chemical reactions is the combustion reaction. A combustion reaction is a reaction in which a substance reacts with oxygen gas, releasing energy in the form of light and heat. Combustion reaction must involve O2 as one reactant. Combustion is a scientific word for burning. In a combustion reaction, a substance reacts with oxygen from the air. Combustion reaction happens at high temperatures and transfer energy to the surroundings as light and heat. This is why you see flames when things burn. There are 2 types of combustion reaction. First, we have the complete combustion, and second, we have the incomplete combustion. Now we have the complete combustion. A complete combustion requires a combination of fuel and oxygen. During the combustion process, the reactant is completely burned in oxygen, leaving a limited amount of byproduct. When a hydrocarbon is burned in oxygen, the reaction will usually lead to the production of carbon dioxide and water. Then we have the incomplete combustion. Incomplete combustion is also a reaction between oxygen and fuel, but the products are carbon monoxide, water, and carbon. The presence of glowing carbon particles in a flame turns it yellow, and black carbon is often visible in the smoke. Carbon monoxide is produced as a colorless, poisonous gas.